And I want to hear you. Go on, JJ.
My brother, thank you very much. I've been trying to call, but sometimes it's like a jamming when people are talking. So then I took it back. First of all, I want to try and thank those two Baba who came today.
Amazing. Did you watch it live or you watch a replay?
Both live and replay, everything.
Go on.
So, I won't miss it now.
No, I bet you won't.
But there's some things they skip. They skip some things, which they suggested that they want to do before. And it's like, there's no action towards that thing.
Right.
And I've been trying to remember you since yesterday. So I've been calling since yesterday to, like, if I could get through, and then I will just remember you that you can access.
Right, okay.
Which is the legal aspect of the struggle. That they said they want to be suing Nigerian government towards 1999 constitution.
They don't want to say much on that with us today.
Yeah, I know.
Deliberately.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I agree. But please, help me remember them.
But they are actually doing something on that. Yeah, they are doing something on that. And I'm working with them on that. And so people,
brother. No, let's say this that be the case. Once you say you are doing something with them on that,
I mean, it's better for us to hear it when it's launched than for us to be saying, "Now we're going to do this." We are doing. You know what I mean? About something is in that regard. Yeah, go on.
Yeah, because the reason why I'm saying is that look at it this way: once a suit is being pursued towards that, it means. Even come 20 years, come 100 years, whoever is on his feet is none and void, dead on arrival. So that will pave way because every arsenal we got should be pinpoint every biggest target of their ambition.
There's an old man. There was this old man in Odogbolu. Yeah, there's this old man in Odogbolu when I was growing up. Right? They always call him wait and see, wait and see, wait and see. I didn't understand it until I become a teenager.
It's similar to one the Jebu woman that I rent house in his house. In a house back in the days. He said, all way is a way. Provided it's like that. All way is a way. So the second one I would chip in is the issue of data.
Yeah.
The data. Somebody make mention of it when the agitation was at heart in our hearts long time ago, that they want to establish something like consulate office in London, in some big cities, so that Yoruba can be coming in to register and get some form of ID card, which can be like pre-test to the passport.
Right.
They've missed that aspect. There's something to make a suggestion. Even if you are imagining it, once you take a step towards that, how much are they selling an ID card machine, which can be electronically vibe? So we can buy electrical machine and all those stuff, buy the plate. It will be printing it so that it will be genuine, a genuine ID card. That idea shouldn't be lost. If they introduced it last year, yes. If they did it since last year, by now we have more than 10 million. Because I myself, even if they say 100 million, 100,000, 100 pounds, I will do it for all my family. Because why? It will stand in form of this. Then through that money, they can be, by now we shouldn't be talking about funding. Because let's say the ID card is 20 pounds, then plus the registration, all those stuff. Then at least add 20 to 30 to it. The 30 will go straight to the account of Yoruba, whatever we struggle, whatever we want to do.
Which is going to be set up soon. Yeah, go on.
Yes, and this will give us some form of identity. It's already a population census. Because even if the people in London don't have it, that should be the first step for us. And at the end of the day, later on, if there's any Yoruba, once you are registered and you have your ID card, if there's any problem, we don't need to go to Nigerian embassy anymore. We have to be coming there. Then from there, they can invite Nigerian embassy, bring your machine, let us come and do the passport here. pending the time we get our independence. Yeah. Do you see how to take the power from them? These are the way to do it.
We will do it.
And that will tally with the censor that people are talking about, data or no data.
No, we will
then why they are doing it, Baba make mention of transatlantic whatever, not just
Yorubas.
Atlantic, Pacific stuff in the Indias. We have some Yorubas around the world. Brother, trust me, I've traveled a lot. And I can tell you, including Jamaica, most of all those guys, the best runner, the best whatever you see, go and check their DNA, they are all from Yoruba. I'm telling you the truth. Yoruba, the most brilliant, brave black people on earth come from Yoruba and Igbos race. This is anybody who think I'm lying should go and search their history. So in that way, these are the things that we need to be doing. Then you partner with all those guys, Trinidad and Tobago, contact them. Anybody who is of interest to have Yoruba identity should come. Register, you have it. At least once you have it, should be open for all. Provided
I'm going to put together a team very soon, which is going to work around that issue of data, JJ. And that is the first.
This is no. That's why I'm giving you the idea how they can start it.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the only thing that can derail this kind of thing.
Let me tell you, the best way to do that is to build an independent website for that purpose, right? That is run 24/7.
A lot of us have those kind of ideas how to put things together. How much they would let them talk. Send you to us. Then we donate for the website.
I'll put together a team.
Yeah.
Start from there.
Yeah. Because
you see, the issue of identity you just raised now. The issue of identity you just raised now. Yeah. You see, when we have a pool of data that tells us where everybody is all over the world, right? Now we know the numbers. Yes. We know where they are everywhere. Now there is a system that will sort that in a way that even if wherever you are, without your contact, we can alert you where to go to get that your ID card, your identification
just your number.
Card.
They send a bulk SMS. Simple.
You know what I mean? Now, so I'm going to put together a team on that. I'm going to do that, and I'm going to discuss that with the Yoruba elders too. And
they
gave me a
because
chance to
last time when the first time you brought Baba, Baba was saying, okay, they want to open channel phone, whatever. I know Baba is also afraid of his name being whatever. But Baba should know that even though now 1 naira, £1, £2, £3, 1 cent, all those things. By now we shouldn't be talking about fund or whatever.
We shouldn't, and we shouldn't be having all stories around it. I get you.
So because I think it's getting to a year you brought Baba the first time to come and talk. And since that time, you've been nagging, telling them how we're waiting for them. It shouldn't be.
But you know they have given us to go ahead now, JJ, right? You see all these ideas, it is now ours, right? To build them into a workable and presentable way, yeah? And trust me, now that we also have the fund, we have the money to fund them. So JJ, all these ideas are going to be given life now, especially this data parts. I was thinking of where to start from.
Thank you, brother. My last comment will be like, we have to start building an intelligence gathering.
And
in that area, that's where I am ready to come in.
We'll keep that off here. We'll be doing all of that among a pool of resources that we are going to be using as well. A lot.
That one, I'm voluntarily and I can volunteer myself.
I know.
Trust me. If they need, there's some things we can tell each other.
We need to. But thank you, JJ.
So that's it.
Nice
you're welcome, brother.
Nice one. So let me take another one, and we keep going on and on like that until we run out of time. So, hello there.
MaiyegunsDiary.
Yes, sir.
Oh, girl. Appointment.
Thank you. No chance.
I've been thinking about it. But mo fẹ́ kí àwọn wàhálà kan kó tún ṣẹlẹ̀ ní ọjọ́ iwájú. Mo fẹ́ bi bàbá pé ṣé àwọn Ẹdó àti Benin ṣé wọ́n máa pẹ̀lú wa nínú Oduwa Republic ni even though pé history wa jọra mọ́ra wọn kíní because but wọ́n sọ èdè kan náà pẹ̀lú wa kó má di pé a gba òmìnira tó ń sìn wọ́n á ní àwọn fẹ́ parapọ̀ mọ́ wa torí history wa jọra because èèyàn tún ní máa mú dàbò wàhálà pé àwa náà
ṣé máa tèmi bá fún yín ní answer kan tí mo believe wípé ó lè wá látẹnu bàbá náà just for the sake of this conversation because very important question lè raise o ṣe get.
because thomas sọ pé yorùbá dẹ̀ ń sọ kìnnìkan àwa àgbọ̀ yorùbá náà àgbẹ̀sọ yorùbá èdè báyìí là ń sọ dẹ̀ mọ̀ pé president ò lè máa àbí wọ́n lè máa address àwọn èèyàn kiri ní all over the world kó máa sọ yorùbá kó máa sọ èdè náà tí ó máa tó máa sọ èdè àti Benin ní.
ṣé mọ̀ pé nílẹ̀ yorùbá yẹn gan nílẹ̀ yorùbá wa náà gan fúnra rẹ̀ ó ti yẹn a kàn ń lo yorùbá sífẹ̀ yorùbá yọkan ní ṣẹ́gẹ́ ṣé dẹ̀ mọ̀ pé àwọn oríṣiríṣi èdè náà ló wà nílẹ̀ yorùbá títí wa ní oríṣiríṣi ẹ̀yà náà ló wà nílẹ̀ yorùbá títí wa yẹn ṣẹ́gẹ́ but culturally traditionally àwọn kan tá a ṣe ẹ̀ papọ̀ tá a believe pé out of respect even in a Yoruba nation ó ti yẹn ń sìn we should always have it at the back of our mind that people within Yoruba nation, they will always have the right to also break away. Just same way Yorubas are asking to break away from Nigeria. When Yoruba becomes a nation, it has to be an agreement from all of the tribes within Yoruba land to say, yes, we want to be a country. You remember that? So which means if in the future, they say, oh, we don't have a Yoruba nation, the nation by they will have the right to do so. That's my own vision for a Yoruba nation that is united, where everybody is respected for who they are in that same country before they can be called member of that country. You know what I mean? But again, I wish Baba was here and you asked him. Maybe we'll have that chance some other time. Maybe. And you will still ask him. Mm-hmm. I will. But again, it's a brilliant one, Baba. Nice one, eh? Thank you so much. We want to see a referendum is that they will be asking everybody. They will ask the Jabus, they will ask the Egbas, they will ask the Oyos, they will ask the Aworis, they will ask the Eguns, they will ask Ilajes, they will ask every tribe within Yoruba land. Even though we all say we are Yorubas, they will all participate in what is called a referendum. And in that referendum, their own interest as a Yoruba people, as member of Yoruba, you know what I mean now, will be respected. Everybody will come with their own article of, what's they call it now? Article of a referendum or what? Yes, that's the kind of conversation we want to have. Everyone, whereby we all know what we are going into. That is what they denied us when they forced our people to be in Nigeria in 1966. Because even Awolowo and the elders who decided to go for independence before 1960, they had a vision of independence for the Yoruba people, where no other people or anyone anywhere or any group anywhere will be interfering in the affairs of the Yoruba people by any means. That was what our forefathers went into, our forebearers, that's what they agreed to, until 1966, when the criminals with their guns, they ended the arrangement and they forced us into one Nigeria. We can change that if the people want it. That's why I'm not really bothered. So to say, it has to come from the people. And that's why we are doing this now. We will have to get them involved. Hello.
Hello.
Hello, sir.
Hello.
Good evening to you, sir. Your name?
My name is Kolawole.
Kolawole. Sir, you are live. Everybody can hear you.
And now, I watched the interview this afternoon. I so much enjoyed it.
Bless you.
So much enjoyed it. You know what? I think, what is the meaning of Mayegun itself? To get that's what I wanted to know. Mayegun yellow what here? Odufa orokoni. I don't believe you just speak it.
It's my screen name. You know that. Because, and I have a reason, I have my own reason for picking that name. Sir, Mayegun. Controversial. Primarily misunderstood. But eventually embraced. And somehow, it seems that I chose right when I chose Mayegun. A man, in the chaos, in the entire chaos, it will still kind of manage to bring orderliness unity, and purpose. And somehow, I think I am doing that based on the feedback from people like yourself. Tell me more about Mayegun, because you know,
you see, there was this artist, my you to look in it to my breakfast. Only can come my breakfast.
If gbogbo ala máa jẹ breakfast.
Only sọ̀rọ̀ yẹn deep gan.
I'm following you, Baba. Continue.
Okay. Ó dìdí sọ̀rọ̀ yẹn gidi gan fọ́ Mayegun yẹn fọ́ wẹ́wẹ́. Pé o dùn fákan ni ó dẹ̀ sọ ń pa. So I want you to work. I want you to work on that. Not that it's where I can place. Okay. Look for it. That is number one. Number two, I've told you certainly tell it where live by lie is your line. Along them were true our forgetting. Along them bed down to. Along them are to conshuri any call Ubu. Who don't do more. And you said something like that really touched me. You said they might be after you. One, you after I like that long.
Amen.
That's by this. Take my bar also. I don't know more on what on show that. They were one by buying. It was actually my show. All I knew coming. Come on, come in your little mamu. All I knew con low. I told me, Otto. Kò sí kọ̀kọ̀ méjì mẹ́yẹn lọ. Wọ́n máa bá ń bẹ̀ bó ṣe ń sọ bá ọ̀tọ̀ wọn máa bá ń bẹ̀ ni. Orí rẹ̀ ọlọ́run ló máa ṣọ́yìn ìjọ ọ̀rọ̀ pé èèyàn ṣe dáadáa yẹn náà ló máa mú èèyàn ṣẹ́gun gbogbo nǹkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ yìí. Agbára Jésù. Ó tẹ̀sí máa rí nìyẹn. So gbogbo etí yes, a lot of things is coming up now. A lot of ideas is coming up. A lot. Agbójúra wa lọ kò ń ṣe tìjà kò dẹ̀ ń ṣe ti àgbàlagbà.
Get I'm a pick and be yẹn. In fact, ẹni tó bá lè ṣe yẹn gan ló máa sọ pé smart yẹn. You know, many people will say Mayegun is smart. Mayegun is intelligent. I listen to people. I listen when I have to listen. I talk when I have to talk.
Exactly. Exactly. So you could pick and be pushing your two more. Nǹkan tí a fẹ́ ṣe. Àwọn míì tẹ máa mọ àwọn àdíyà kan wá sí ẹ pé you never think of it.
Exactly.
So you can get it from this, and that's the tomo.
Do you understand? And that's why I always give it back to my friends because I can't deny it. To be honest, I've got great minds on MaiyegunsDiary political that I can't give anything substandard to them without them saying, Mayegun Kilon Shele, what is wrong with you? What to change? You have to keep the standard and the bar higher, and all because I have great people on my platform. No joke.
So, tí Yorùbá tó sọ pé kéèyàn má jọra ẹ̀ lójú. Pápá ọ̀rọ̀ ni o.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Má jọra ẹ̀ lójú. Pápá ọ̀rọ̀ ni. Ọlọ́run á dẹ̀ fún ẹ ṣe lágbára tọ́lọ́.
Thank you so much.
Bó ṣe wà yìí náà àjọ máa ṣe náà ni.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Àjọ máa ṣe lágbára Ọlọ́run. Lọ́nà lèmi ti ń sọ̀rọ̀.
Thank you.
Ọmọ kẹ́nẹ́ lè mi. Gbogbo nǹkan tó ṣe gbogbo ẹni nẹ́bọ̀ lèmi àti ẹ̀ so kò sí wàhálà. Lágbára Jésù ọ̀rọ̀ ló máa ṣe ọ̀rọ̀ máa ṣe.
Rọrùn ni tí gbogbo bá pàdé lé a lè gun kẹ̀kẹ́ láti Kẹ́nẹ́dòdò Gbólú a lè gbé bọ́sílẹ̀ ọ̀kadà tàbí bọ́sílẹ̀ mọ́tò bẹ́ẹ̀ it's just about 7 minutes drive.
Àní tí n bá lọ sí Kẹ́nẹ́ máa ń fẹsẹ̀ máa kàn jọ́ọ̀gì lọ sí mọ́ máa dókè ayé pé báyìí máa tó padà. Can you imagine?
Nígbà tó
sèfù ní kọjá lódò àwọn ológbò rọ̀ ọkọ ni.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
So Ọlọ́run á ṣe. Just do your own best. I want to support my support.
Thanks, Baba.
So let me take you. Don't take much of your time. Thank you so much.
Bless you. Thank you so much. Stay safe. Nice one, Baba. So I have another caller on the line. We are still reacting to this invitation of Professor Banji Akintoye and Professor Adeniran. Hello, ma. You need to speak up now. Everybody can hear you right now. Hello.
Hello,
ma.
Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now, please?
Yes, I can hear you. And I think we can all hear you now. So please go on.
Oh, congratulations again on Professor. And thank you very much for what you're doing.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you for everything. We're so grateful.
Well, should I say you're welcome?
I'm not a catwoman, Odua today. I'm not catwoman. Sorry. Anyway, Odua gbe wa ko ni bodale lórúkọ Jésù. In Jesus' name.
Amen to that.
It is well.
Thank you. Amen to that as well. Anyway, thank you so much, Ma. She said that very cool and calm. And that's who she is. Lovely. Hello there.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello, Maiyegun.
Ma'am?
Yes, this is Jumoke.
Oh, Lady Jumi. I think, should I say Jumi? I know, but you can't stop. Lati Mama Womi, Lati Jojo. See me, 2022. Here we are again. How are you? That's a big one. That's a big question. Bless you.
The report, the good report given about
it was a good recommendation, honestly.
Yeah, the recommendation, yes. Orimiwu, my dear brother, Orimiwu. But there is something I want to tell you.
Please, ma.
As they were talking, so many thoughts came through my mind. And then listening to few people that I've called right now, it's as if my thought is kind of coming through.
Wow.
Because over suffering, my dear brother,
yes,
please, the Lord has lifted you. Now, Baba Soro Konipape, at every time, brother, pé Ọlọ́run máa ń raise àwọn èèyàn kọ̀ọ̀kan nígbà tí Yorùbá bá fẹ́ sùn. Ọlọ́run á tún raise àwọn èèyàn kọ̀ọ̀kan tó máa jẹ́ pé olùtají fún wọn. Yorùbá lèmi máa sọ ọmọ Yorùbá là wá. You know, pé Ọlọ́run á tún rí àwọn kan dìde, á rí wọn dìde. Sunday Igboho likely to be one. Yes. You are one, a voice indeed that God has raised in Yoruba to wake us up, to call our attention, to let us know pé àìsàn máa le, àìsàn ọmọ ẹrú, àìsàn ẹni tó lè tẹ orí ẹ̀ bá.
At all.
Now, nǹkan tí mo fẹ́ sọ fẹ́ nìyí.
Yes, ma'am.
Láti bẹ́ẹ̀ ni sọ pé to whom much is given, much is required, Maiyegun.
Absolutely.
So whom much is given, much is required. And tó bá gbé nǹkan ńlá fún expectation lánàá lèèyàn máa retí lọ́dọ̀ ẹ̀. Maiyegun, Yorùbá ni ẹ́. Ọmọ Yorùbá gidi ni ẹ́. You ọmọ wa Yorùbá. Now, many people, thousands of years have listened to what has been committed into your hands today, and to what you have committed yourself into. I want to tell you, beware of the wolves. Beware of the wolves. Many people will now be coming around. Maiyegun, we are in this together. Maiyegun, Ajijoma Sheni. Maiyegun, ọmọ rere ni ẹ́, àwọn tó pẹ̀lú ọmọ rere ìwọ̀n àwọn tó pẹ̀lú ọmọ burúkú tẹ́lẹ̀. Maiyegun, báyìí ni. Then tó bá wá yá oríṣiríṣi suggestion àwa máa wá láti bà ẹ́ lórúkọ jẹ́. Láti tarnish nǹkan tí Ọlọ́run gbé ẹ lọ́wọ́. Maiyegun, you are a man. You know, you have your own heart. And you follow your heart. I want to tell you today, please. Always follow your heart.
Yeah. Ẹ jẹ́ kí n fi lọ́kàn balẹ̀ because mi ò fẹ́ kẹ́ gbọ́ láti orí TV yín. Mo fẹ́ kẹ́ sọ sí yín létí báyìí, right? Ṣé kí n sọ bí mo yẹ protect ara mi ma? In all of this, ṣé n sọ bí mo yẹ protect ara mi? I am just in between, whereby I don't have any chat with anybody. I won't have any chat with anybody when it comes to this kind of funding, right? The arrangement ni wípé nígbà tá bá ready láti gbé síta. Number one, it must be as transparent as possible, like usual, yeah? Then number two, when we hold it, anybody to need anything that concerns the Yoruba Nation's campaign, whatever it is, legal and all that, they can only hear from me when I hear from Alano himself. That arrangement means nobody talks to me. Do you understand? Nobody. Just Baba Akintoye. Now, if there's going to be any pressure, Baba Nikejo, Keba mi sọ pé káwọn èèyàn dúró ti Baba da. Baba làwọn èèyàn lè pressure because nobody will even be able to talk to me. So there is not going to be any reason for anybody to say, Maiyegun, this plan, that's not the arrangement, man. Check it.
I
am safe.
That settles it, and I rest my case. I don't have to say anything anymore.
Because I have to make you have the rest of mine tonight.
Yes. Number one, I'm going to call you 3 times the way I normally call you.
Yes,
Maiyegu,
ma.
Follow your heart.
I will.
Maiyegu,
ma.
Follow your heart.
I will.
Maiyegu,
ma.
Follow your heart.
I
Bye-bye.
will, ma. 100%. Thank you. I love her. Lady Jumi from the US, I say, hello there.
I'm very, very happy that I can connect this night, man.
You are connected, oh, Baba. Now, so it be, oh.
Yes.
I mean, I really feel bad that people have been like calling for years and they've never had that chance. When they are about to have that chance, you know, it just never happened. So I feel the same way you feel.
Yeah, but I'm a little bit lucky because I think this is my 3rd time on your program.
Oh,
yes.
Good one. Go for it.
Yeah, but because in the afternoon I missed the section, but I watched I watched everything from start to finish again, so that when the evening section, I will not be a JJC.
You will not be feeling like, what are they talking about, man? Did I miss something?
Yes.
You know what I mean, but I'm with you. So what will be your reaction, your review on everything you heard today?
I'll tell you. The section was talking about me, and I will tell you how I'm affected.
Please.
You know, Baba said we are learning some things in the Republic of Benin down to Togo. And these are things we don't know. Then he made mention of our people from Badagry.
Yes.
So I'm an able man. You see, it's unfortunate that our education system has alienated us from our history. As small as that Badagry is, there are some communities in that Badagry that have Yoruba ancestry. If you go to Benin Republic, the same thing down to Togo. But because of this amalgamation, French, Francophone in one place,
all those things.
I think after this, our generation of 30s, and we don't ask those history from our parents, there may be luckily for those of us who still have our grandparents and we don't ask those history. If they cannot write, they should have a recorded, message, so that when things are now being put in place one by one, everybody will have a form of trace and form of inclusion.
That's right.
You know.
That's right.
My own community in Nigeria still have its own parents' community in the Republic of Benin.
Wow.
But because of the partitioning, we some of us still have, we know those places, but
now you are seeing them as your distance cousin. You say our Benin cousins, but they are supposed to be Yorubas.
The same thing, there are still some communities in that same Badagry that still have communities in Ogbomoso. You understand?
I'm with you.
But where I'm very happy is our people were magnanimous enough to offer their support. And another thing is this: people always forget that under Awolowo's the Western region, the CDR Crown too was a part of it, who is an able man himself. So it was not as if that the Yorubas and the Egun were not united. But because of people of discord, they will say, oh, this is this, this is that. They want to create that passion. But when there's trouble, that's when you know your brother. And when there's trouble, you see everybody. Exactly. Everybody came together and said, no, we have to fight this together. So I'm very happy.
All by ourselves, we just pretend that we don't know each other. We pretend so.
Each other. Thank you very much. So on this issue of data, I think for inclusion, I just want to add that if every communist can be added, so that let's say me that I'm from Badagry now. If I want to add my name, I will just see Yoruba Nation, Badagry. Sorry
province.
for
you can use province. We are going to develop a template. What I'm looking at here in my head right now, honestly speaking, when I speak with the IT experts that are going to come together on this, right? Eventually, hopefully, we'll have Yorubas who are IT gurus who are going to do this for us. So what I have in my head is that we're going to build that template. for people filling up the forms and setting up their own profiles, or the Yoruba personal profiles there, right? That will call each part. You have a province, you have regions, you have all that stuff. They will design them in that way that you'll be able to fit in your information, and it will fit in into the
So another thing is this: for my brothers on the island, Badagry and people on the island, we share some some ancestral heritage.
Right.
The same you have white car chiefs in the island, we have white car chiefs in Badagry.
That's right.
And please, can I speak to my people in our dialect, please?
Please, can you please do that for us?
Yeah. Mehule novile yale babale oholu mede weunga mede klunga ometo nwegbedo dondo ku meku ode join by do to de memi dio onule no ve mi zegbon nukon e maoyan mi do zegbon golo e maoyan e na adido mi mano mobile amo mini frindo do sa de leme unu no ya ni unu gbodo ya do mi jali ndele no dodu ayejo na mi gigi do na mi yise so that ndele mi no baile me na do isigbe mi ton do de poji mi friendo mi me hole ite ni dodo ogbegbo no pe onule ena do jeunji. So that's the little I just want to tell to my people. In essence, I've just told them, I greeted everybody and said in our language, we normally say that if we have one voice, things will be going on smoothly. And that's what I just want to tell them. I'm very, very happy that our people rendered assistance, and I'm very, very proud of.
And they were highly acknowledged as well. Yeah, they didn't just render assistance. Their assistance was greatly, greatly acknowledged and appreciated.
Yes. So I'm very, very happy. Egun people, Yoruba people, Fon people, Ewe people, we are the same thing. Even during our Vodun worship in Badagry, our cousins from the Republic of Benin down to Togo, they always come together and do the traditional worship together. We all share the same heritage. Imagine if people too are doing Shango or Ifa worship in Yoruba land, our cousins from Republic of Benin, Ghana, all come together. Yes, I understand some of us are Christians now, some of us are Muslims now.
Right.
We should share our heritage together. I'm not saying we should either do Muslim, Christian, or start partitioning ourselves. We should just know that we have the same ancestry. Let us just come together and find a good cause. Thank you very much, Michael, for
God bless you, brother.
Thank
you
very,
very
much.
Very
happy. Yeah.
You have a good evening, okay? Let me take another one. Hello there.
Good day, my brother, MaiyegunsDiary General.
How are you?
May God bless you.
Amen.
And bless all your own.
Amen.
I say congratulations. Thank you. Congratulations to all Yoruba people and indeed all Black people of Africa.
Congratulations.
The history of the Yoruba people, or especially the Yoruba, the Edos, the Igbos, all these people who are actually Hebrew people. Yes, their history is very deep and goes way back. And as I heard Alan speak today, I understood that there are some things that will come out in a few years from now, some kind of knowledge that have been hidden from us.
Yes.
That will be popping out. It will be in a few years from now that people will begin to wake up. The general public will begin to wake up. But it is the greatest joy. It was the greatest joy for me to see that Alan was already putting his finger on those things. You see, the way they dawn. When I said congratulations to the process of the dawn, of the awakening of the Yoruba people, and the same thing for the Black people generally. of Africa. It was a great thing for me to just watch and listen to hear that. So we are actually on that path already.
I know.
I actually had only one. I had one little concern.
Please,
because it was like for the normal person, they have not heard much of what that man said today. But for the people that we should actually be careful about, they have heard too much. They now understand that these people are awake.
Yes.
And that once that lion is awake, it is the end. I've told you, I said in some programs some days before, that there is no going back for Yoruba nation. The moment in Africa wakes up, and it's Yoruba that will spearhead it. It's Yoruba that will spearhead it. Yoruba, Igbo, this Biafra and this Oduduwa, you see, they are spearheading the freedom, the liberation of the whole of Africa. And Yoruba is now charging forward. Yes. So I pray to God that, we will be able to hold on, because there is, there is going to be a big war against this rising. I'm telling you, the Black Americans are already awake. They are fighting. They are saying this is who we are. They are already saying we are Yoruba. We are Igbos. They are running. And many of them are being calmed down already. And I say the way what Alano has started now, these words that he has said, I pray that God will help us. And then to you, my brother, I just want to thank God that you exemplify this. You've been an example of the kind of people that we are praying and hoping that will be the leaders of this future world. Anyway, it's not future anymore. It is now of that world that is coming. And that leads me to my one question I will ask, so that if anybody wants to contribute after now, they may be able to say something to it. That all these are our politicians, that are now there running around. I know it's good to extend a hand to them. So what are we going to put in place that they will not bring the infectious corruption virus that they already have? Because I don't blame them. It is the system. The system already is infected. If I went into that system today, if you went into that system
exactly, that's how it is.
If you start to stop it, they will kill you. And you will say, okay, I will die. And you will die. And it will continue.
They will replace you, of course, now.
Yes. What measures are we going to put in place that this kind of thing is not perpetuated in the future we are talking about? This is my question.
Let me answer that too. Yeah, let me answer that too before you go, okay? Because I have an idea, which is related to what we are doing as well. One of the things that makes people trust me so much is that people may not say it. They know that I make a very good money from my talk show and all that, right? And they believe that we can trust Mayegun. And trusting Mayegun means nobody can actually bribe Mayegun for it. The guy has a job. The guy is actually good with his friends and fans. Like, it will be impossible except if he's a greedy person that is not telling us that we didn't know. But behind the back of your heart, you believe that it will take a lot to actually get this guy to shut up, this Mayegun, by any politicians. So which means we have a reliable backing. Now, if we can transform that into the struggle itself, right, it will be difficult. Go on.
Look, listen to me, my brother. Good. The fact that people can trust Mayegun has got nothing to do with whatever money you think you are having now. It's peanuts compared to the money that the people who are selling out are making.
It's actually the trust I'm talking about. I'm only giving an example that if few people could empower Mayegun to believe that nobody can buy him, right? No matter how little I get or no matter how much I get, right? So I'm now saying, think about that in a bigger form, where millions of people who believe strongly in this are those behind the advocacy itself. What do you think the politicians can take to take over such struggle? That's what I'm trying to say. When you have
no, I don't believe they can ever take over that struggle, you know, because there are people of intent who are running.
Right.
I'm just saying, as for you, Mayegun, it is just your personality. You have decided. It's not because of a struggle of that started yesterday.
Right.
This is Mayegun. If I knew you 10 years ago, I would know you. Mayegun, you know, you will not be able to and all that, you know. So I am saying, especially to even see how these two men came and said, based on this recommendation, we are choosing this person. You know, I have a word, one wise word that the Holy Spirit gave me at one time. He said, if you are looking for a leader, go and set among the servants. He said, because a leader is just a servant who you discover leaders among servants.
I think they said a leader is a servant with more responsibilities, something like that.
That's right. You are just if you to find a leader, look for a servant. That is the leader. He doesn't have time. He's not thinking about his money. He's not thinking about himself. He understands the responsibility of leadership. And since you are already in that, please, can you help us project it forward? If nobody is talking about it, but I believe these people are great people. These people are wise people as they sit down and deliberate. Well, yes, things happen. So when we sit down, we should always be ready